Check it out. We're getting ready for spooky season. So let's just pull on up here. Hey, it's Chloe. Save the victory roll. Exciting video today. We're playing with the BeautBean X Shroud Cosmetics. It's freaking Bats palette. Finally. I know, better late than never. So this is the eye look we created. Yes, surprise, it's green. The palette's green and purples, but I think the greens would look better with my cute cherry velvet dress. So here we go. If this is what you're into, is Halloween, BeautBean Shroud Cosmetics, makeup in general, just to hear me talk, fumble around with makeup, then just keep on watching. Okay, so here we go. The Shroud BeautBean It's Freaking Bats palette swatches. So these swatches are on a P. Louise Pro base, number 2, I believe. And then this first color is Handbook. Then we have Spooky. Then we have Apparition, Adams, Sam, Trappa, Zero, Dairy, and Grim. Dairy weirdly swatches almost black on my arm, but here, if I show you the palette here, it's a very, very dark purple brown. Anyways, it swatches very black, but there you can see. But other than that, it swatches very close to what the palette is. So let's take a look again at Handbook, Spooky, Apparition, Adams, Sam, Trappa, Zero, Dairy, and Grim. So there we go. Very pretty. Can't wait to put these on my eyeballs. Hey everybody, it's Chloe Demir of Save Victory Roll. How are we doing today? Fantastic, I hope. So we're on for another episode of Better Late Than Never. Yeah, I'm on a no-buy for August. I'll no-buy makeup anyways. And so I had some stuff that I had previously ordered arrive and just some stuff that I haven't had a chance to try. So I just kind of did this Better Late Than Never series. So for today, this one's very exciting. My favorite season is coming up, so I'm already starting. It's Halloween. This is a cherry velvet dress, so it has my little Halloween. And then I have a Mirror Mirror Bijou necklace that has a spider on one side, and it has a kitty on the other. But the spider kind of goes with this color palette. And so since we're doing Halloween, you'll probably know from the intro, we're doing It's Freaking Bats. So I finally got a hold of the Shroud Cosmetics and BeautBean collab. It came in this cardboard packaging. Hello friends on the top, and then on the back has the ingredients and then the colors, and then the palette itself. It's the same, except for on the top it says It's Freaking Bats instead of Hello Friends. But other than that, it's like almost the same, except for, and also this has little bats, which is very cute. Oh no, there's the Hello Friends. There we go. So it was on there. So instead of on top, it's on the back. So then when you open it up, it has the mirror with BeautBean Shroud on there, and then we've got our spooky color palette to there. So today we are going to be using Adams, Trappa, a little bit of Grim, and we're going to also use Handbook. So yeah, so those are the colors we're doing today. I did want to do the purple ones to be different, but I thought the greens are definitely going to go better with my little outfit. So that's what we're going to do. And then just on my face very quickly, I've got Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I've got Color Effects blush and a little bit of a blush topper as highlight. On my lips, this is from Dose of Colors. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now let's get on to this palette. So the story on this is when it first was released, I was not fast enough to click that button. I wasn't thinking of getting it. I wasn't 100% sure. Oh, my light is looking a little yellow.
I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted it, and then when I decided it was a couple minutes after and it had sold out, so my bad. And it sold out really quickly, so yay, BeautBean and Shroud Cosmetics. There was a little bit of controversy. They were just like, why was there so few? Why did it sell out so fast? But they are a very small label. And we'll talk a little bit about more about Shroud in a new series that I've got started. The first episode is going to air on Friday. I think this one will be up before, and it's the Petty Betties, me and Teresa Mulhern. She's also on YouTube and Instagram. So we'll be talking about makeup brands and collabs, and this will be one of them. Then they did a open pre-order release, and they had said that it could take a while as they needed to buy some extra equipment. They, you know, she's a small brand, and I think it took some people up to 8 or 9 months to get it. So I didn't take part in that because I didn't want to hold up my cash. There's so much makeup out there. And then she had finally last month, I think it was last month, she posted that they actually had some in stock for this release, that they had done all the pre-orders were filled. They had some left, or they were going to have some more, so that if you did an order and you got one, you weren't waiting, they were going to send it. And they did. They shipped it within a few days, and then it got to me in a few days. So it was very good. Their shipping is a little bit expensive. It was $15.99 to come to Canada, and I think the palette, is it 25 or 35? I can't remember. I'll look it up. If I remember, I'll post it below. And but I was able to use a discount code, so the discount code to me made the shipping a little bit cheaper, so it was a win for me. So anyways, let's go on with this palette. The one thing I did notice in doing the first eye, I did want to swatch eyes, but I don't know why I always gravitate to doing this eye first, is there is for the mattes, there is some kick up in the pan, a little bit more than average, but that doesn't bother me. Like I said, I just go in on the second dab and just clean up the loose bits in the pan. But it didn't transfer to the eye, so it went nicely onto the brush and then onto my eyeballs. So there is that. Now I put on, this time I've been using my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've got two things that I'm panning. This is one of them, and it's just because I like it. Just it's been open for a while, so I have to better get on that. And then I have also been using my Juvia's Place concealer as primer, but right now we're doing the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I just want to pat that in just to make sure that there's no crinkles. That is pretty good. So I've been doing this look here. So I really like this. So first thing I did was the lighter inner corner color. So I went in to Trappa, so that is the green color, and then what I did was I placed it into the corner like that, and then just over up, just slightly above my crease. Because I've got hooded eyes, if I don't go a little bit above my crease, then if my eyes are open, you don't see as much of the color, and we want to show this beautiful color off. There's kick up in the pan, yes, but I do find that the colors are going on very much true to the way they are in the pan. You're not having to do tons of build up to get the color that matches, so it's really good. So it doesn't take much to build up or much to blend out. I'm very much enjoying this. So what I'm gathering, I think the original ones were hand pressed, and I think these ones may be machine made. So since I've not bought anything from Shroud before, I was looking at the, what is it, the Creepy Cute palette. That had been on my radar, but I just never got around to it. And I have to admit, I didn't know too much about BeautBean originally. I just heard about this palette, and since I love everything Halloween, I just wanted it. And then the color story is beautiful. Like, you can't go wrong with greens and purples, right? And it was definitely an original color story. So there we go. We've got our first base of that color on. And then I'm going to take a little pointed brush, and then I'm going to take my little card. In this case, it's from the Lowest Cosmetics, Meet Me in the Underworld. And then I'm going to go into Atoms, which is the darker green. And then I'm going to hope that I can match up a wing on this side. One of these days, maybe I'll try some of that makeup tape and see how that is. But this is just so I have a line and it's a little bit straighter because actually even with a ruler, I'm not very good at drawing straight. So like so. And I think that is relatively close. I do have two different eye shapes. With age, the shape has changed a little bit. So sometimes it's a little hard to exactly match. And then also my eyebrows too on the one side, they're slightly different, naturally shaped. When I get my eyebrows done, I usually get them just to go via the shape. I don't do anything crazy. I try to keep it as natural to the shape as possible. So there we go. So just using that, I kind of made my, let's put a little extra swoop on the corner. Okay, then I'm going to take another brush and we're going to fill that in. And this is a mix of Kaleidos, Colored Rain, and Lois Cosmetic brushes. See, they've been seeming to be my favorites as of late. And I'll just fill that in. And again, like I said, there's kick up, so I just went in and I just patted up the loose bits. And then this goes on really well too. It doesn't take much until you can build up the color. That's what we're doing there. Maybe we'll go a little closer. Maybe that'll be better, right? Okay. One of these days, I'm going to get some better lights so that I have more control. But, so hopefully we're seeing the, like on the monitor, the color is looking pretty close to what it looks like to me in the mirror. All right. I don't want to go over too far. So there we go. I've got to the dark green laid out. And then I'm going to quickly do a little bit more of Trappa. Just a little bit more. Okay. So then what I did was kind of a twofold. I put on a little bit of the Anastasia of Beverly Hills eye primer. And then I also used a spray for the shimmers. I just used the primer just to kind of blank out the space a little bit, even it out. And then the spray for some additional stick in the shimmer. And then I just want to do basically the mobile lid and shimmer. I try not to too often bring it up too high as it'll keep it from getting crinkly. So there we go. There we go. So that way we've evened it out a little. Let's pop this lid back on. And then we're going to go into Handbook. And then this too has, so it's not super soft press, but soft enough that you don't want to jab in there. And then there is our color there. Really, really pretty. And then we're going to take a little bit of our Cover FX spray. I'm making this last by just using it for things like shimmers. And then let's pop that over. And then that combination, I get beautiful, beautiful shimmer. I really like this a lot. Was it worth the wait? Yes. But I'm definitely glad I did it this way. And I didn't have any of the frustrations. I was very happy to see that week, even because I had originally, I think after the first sellout, I had put myself on the wait list. So through the whole time where they were letting people know about their shipments, I got those emails too. And I thought that was really good that they were keeping everybody abreast as to where they fell in the order list and how long it was going to take to get their order. So that was very nice. So now that I've got to that on, I think that looks great. And then to blend in with the green a little bit, I took a little bit of the shimmer Grim and just a little bit, and it's to blend the two shimmers, or the two shimmers, the shimmer into the matte with the shimmer being closer to the green, like so, just a little bit. I think I need a little bit more spray. Because it's not showing as much as it is on the other side. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit to kind of merge the two together. Then for the bottom lash line, I just repeated the dark shade Adams, and then a little bit of Trappa to the front. So that's also just in case. Don't want to have any fallout now. And I'll bring that there. And then a little bit of Trappa. And there we go. And I think I didn't do it before, but I think I'm going to take a little bit more of Handbag and I'm going to pop it into the inner corner. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I think I just forgot to do that. Just to add a teeny bit more shimmer. And there we go. So last step, as always, is our Essence Lash Princess. And there we go. Oh no, I got mascara on my face. I'll give it a second to dry there, just so I don't smear it all over. And then we'll clean that up. So, this is our look. Simple, easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. So here is our look. I'll even go a little bit closer. That's it there. Yeah, and I'll get that mascara off in a second. And then back out. So there we go. That is our first play with the BeautBean X Shroud Cosmetics. It's freaking Bats palette. What do we think? Nice, eh? And green, of course. Green week is coming up. I think I may start that filming this week, I think. Since I'm still, well, we'll have to fix that later. It's all good. So this is it. This is our look. I hope you like it. If you feel so inclined to give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe even click that notification bell, it would be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still talk makeup. We can still play with spooky things because Halloween season is on its way. Alrighty, that's it for me.